Early humans lived in a dangerous world. They faced threats from wild animals and harsh weather. Food was not always easy to find. To survive, they needed discipline. Hunting required patience and planning. Early humans had to track animals for days. They had to work together to bring down large prey. They also had to control their impulses, waiting for the right moment to strike. Gathering food also demanded discipline. Early humans learned which plants were safe to eat. They traveled long distances to find food and water. They had to save enough to last through difficult times. In a world of scarcity and danger, discipline was not a choice. It was essential for survival. Those who could plan, persevere, and control their impulses were more likely to live and pass on their genes. As early human societies grew, they developed rules and customs. These rules helped people live together peacefully and cooperate for the common good. Elders, respected for their wisdom and experience, often became the keepers of these rules. Elders passed down their knowledge of hunting, gathering, and tool-making. They taught younger generations about the importance of respect, cooperation, and sharing. They also enforced rules about marriage, property, and resolving disputes. These early rules were often unwritten but deeply ingrained in the fabric of society. Stories, songs, and rituals reinforced the importance of following the established order. Discipline in this context meant respecting the wisdom of the elders and upholding the traditions that held the community together. The rise of civilizations brought new challenges and complexities. Larger populations, organized warfare, and complex social structures required a higher level of discipline. Armies, in particular, became models of organized discipline. Soldiers had to follow orders without question, even in the face of danger. They trained rigorously to develop physical strength, fighting skills, and the ability to act in unison. Military discipline was crucial for success in battle and maintaining order within the ranks. The discipline of early armies was often harsh and unforgiving. Punishments for disobedience were severe, emphasizing the absolute authority of commanders. This strictness was seen as essential for maintaining control and ensuring the survival of the civilization. Beyond the battlefield, discipline was also essential for the development of knowledge and crafts. Scribes, scholars, and artisans dedicated years to mastering their skills. This required immense focus, patience, and self-control. Scribes, responsible for copying and preserving texts, spent countless hours meticulously writing on papyrus or clay tablets. Scholars delved into complex subjects requiring deep concentration and a disciplined approach to learning. Artisans, from weavers to potters to metalworkers, honed their skills through years of practice, striving for perfection in their craft. This dedication to mastery demanded not only skill, but also a love for the craft. Discipline, in this sense, was not just about enduring hardship, but also about finding joy in the pursuit of excellence. Section 5. Words of Wisdom, Philosophers and the Path to Self-Control. Philosophers throughout history have emphasized the importance of self-control and discipline as paths to wisdom and a virtuous life. They saw the ability to master one's desires and impulses as a mark of true freedom and inner peace. Socrates, the Greek philosopher, believed that the unexamined life was not worth living. He stressed the importance of self-knowledge and self-control as essential for living a moral and meaningful life. Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, taught that suffering arises from attachment and desire. He advocated a path of mindfulness and meditation to cultivate detachment and achieve enlightenment. His teachings emphasized discipline in thought, speech, and action as the way to overcome suffering and attain liberation. Section 6. Sacred Restraint, Religion, and the Virtue of Discipline. Religion has played a significant role in shaping our understanding and practice of discipline. Many religions view self-control, restraint, and obedience to divine laws as virtues that bring us closer to the divine. Fasting, for example, is a common practice in many religions, involving abstaining from food or certain types of food for a specific period. This act of self-denial is seen as a way to purify the body and mind, strengthen willpower, and demonstrate devotion. Religious teachings often emphasize the importance of controlling our thoughts, words, and actions. They provide moral frameworks and guidelines for living a righteous life, encouraging self-discipline as a way to resist temptation and align ourselves with divine will. Section 7. The disciplined self, personal growth and achievement. In the modern world, discipline continues to be essential for personal growth and achievement. Whether we are pursuing academic goals, mastering a new skill, or simply trying to live healthier lives, self-discipline plays a crucial role. Setting goals, creating plans, and sticking to them, even when faced with distractions or setbacks, are all hallmarks of a disciplined individual. It's about delaying gratification, resisting impulses, and making choices that align with our long-term aspirations. The benefits of personal discipline extend beyond individual achievement. It spills over into our relationships, work, and communities. People with self-control are often seen as more reliable, dependable, and capable of handling challenges effectively. Section 8. The disciplined structure rules that shape our world. Discipline is not just a personal quality. It is also embedded in the structures and institutions that govern our lives. Laws, regulations, codes of conduct, and social norms provide frameworks that shape our behavior and maintain order in society. Traffic laws, for example, ensure the smooth flow of vehicles and the safety of pedestrians. Workplace regulations establish standards for safety, fairness, and professional conduct. Educational institutions have rules and codes of conduct to create a conducive learning environment. These rules and regulations, while sometimes seen as restrictive, are essential for the functioning of complex societies. They provide a framework for cooperation, prevent chaos, and protect the rights and well-being of individuals. Section 9. Discipline in the 21st century, a balancing act. In the 21st century, the concept of discipline continues to evolve. We face new challenges and opportunities that require us to adapt our understanding and practice of discipline. The digital age, with its constant distractions and instant gratification, presents unique challenges to self-control. Balancing structure and flexibility is crucial. While traditional forms of discipline emphasized obedience and conformity, modern approaches recognize the importance of adaptability, creativity, and critical thinking. We need to develop self-discipline that allows us to thrive in a rapidly changing world. Ultimately, discipline is not about suppressing our true selves, but about aligning our actions with our values and goals. It's about finding the sweet spot between external structure and inner motivation, between self-control and self-expression, allowing us to live fulfilling and meaningful lives.